I'm surprised you're still awake. I was also surprised to see the Marsh Witch outside your room earlier, glowering quite intensely, even for she. Is something amiss? That is an odd way to begin. Very well. You have my attention. I assume you speak of the Archdemon and Riordan's revelation. I have no intention of avoiding the battle or fleeing, if that is what you speak of. You need not concern yourself for my welfare. Ah. I will assume that this is not simply for your amusement. This is the way to avoid death you spoke of, yes? A ritual, then? What manner of ritual calls for such an act? A child? With me as the father and the Marsh Witch as the mother? I cannot think of anything more ludicrous, nor why you or she would even be interested in such an outcome. So you have said. Even so, none of this is necessary. If Riordan fails, simply let me take that final blow. Let me make amends for what I've done, if it comes to that. That is appreciated, but it is far too late for me. Do not ask me to do this thing.
Yay for persuasion being maxed?
You could order me to obey you, yet you do not. If this is truly what you think is wise, then I will do as you ask. Let us find the Marsh Witch and do this thing quickly before I change my mind.
'Twould seem your talk is done.
The witch wishes to get right to the point, it seems.
What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
Not so quickly. I have a question about this child that will supposedly be born of this.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I will do this, only if I can be sure that this child will not be used to plague Ferelden. Anora does not need a little brother to appear and lay a claim on her throne.
The child will never know of its father, and I will never return to Ferelden. That I swear.
I will accept that.
Let us go somewhere more private, Loghain. This will not take long at all.
Well, we did the dirty deed. Well, oh crap. I can't censor this, I don't think. But I think they stay in their clothes, so. Yeah, they stay in their clothes. And lights out. Cool.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have
Let us
donated as
pray.
much as I did, we wouldn't have had nearly as many people.
That it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The woman you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens, and never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Kaelin. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
She's got some lungs on her. There's the Archdemon. All right. Can't level up while in battle.
Let's get started.
Begin the onslaught.
This should be easy enough. Right. On it. Right. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Forgot I get everybody with
you.
me right now.
Let's get started.
Is that all you've got?
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Hold on. This will help more.
I love this game.
On it. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. Let's get started. Right. On it. This should be easy enough.
Defend yourself.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it.
Wipe them out.
Right.
Begin the onslaught.
This should be easy enough.
I am your death.
As you wish.
Kinda glad that I don't have to control
On it.
anybody but my own character
Let's
right
get
now.
started. Right.
I don't know why I was picking that stuff up. I should drop it. Alright. Alright. Now let's make sure that I've got all of my sustained
I'm unable to do that.
spells active. Cool. All right. There we go. How you doing, Mo?
You've
Sorry.
managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody Nug Runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Loghain and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
You want to draw the dragon's attention, I take it.
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
Which
I
would
am
be
sure
smart.
that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Loghain,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty, I think we'll be good.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Mm,
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? I would not have thought I would say this, but I am glad I am going with it. Perhaps we are not completely doomed. I would. But I suppose there are certain obligations that go along with having a squishy companion made out of flesh. Let us try to get through this without my being rendered into so many pulverized pebbles, yes? Or eaten by the dragon. It might give passing a stone all new meaning, but I don't want to be there for it. Oh well, enough talking. There is a burning city to invade, or something.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you. I respect your decision to keep me here, even though I would have gladly stood by your side even to the death. You have been a true friend, and I will be extremely cross with you if you don't return. Be careful out there. I will see you soon.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
After all that, I will not be going with you? And why would you wish me to remain? So you could attempt to sway me from my path? No, let us not argue over this. You do not have the time, and we have an agreement. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine. I did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go, slay your archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
Let's get this over with, then. There is little time to waste.
It will never be the same.
Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm surprised Wynn didn't say anything.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden!
Make her watch over you!
Let's see. Okay, sorry.
On it.
Okay. More infantry troops.
As you wish. On it.
Will not allow it.
This should be easy enough.
So many ogres.
Let's get started. Time for some fun! As you wish. Right. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me! As you wish.
Now ready to battle.
Watch out! Have at you!
Now. Stop that. Thank you. Jerks. Any more loots? Alright, we lost some dwarves. I'm trying not to lose anybody. Dang it. Okay. Oh, hey, wait, we got a level. Shale. Auto level.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. A little frantic? Ha! I can see why. Ha! Is that all you've got? As you wish.
There's the general.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Here we go! Let's get started.
Finally, we get to the good part.
Right, on it. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Let's get started.
There we go. One of the Herlock generals is down. Although that hurt.
There. This should be easy enough. Blast!
Oh yeah, that's because I'm the leader of our group.
Let's get started. Right.
Yeah, the first time I came through and played this game, I only had 30, I think 30 soldiers that I could have to my command. So I'm kind of glad that I donated quite so much. Yep, blood, blood, and more blood. Alright. Got the general killed here. Let's go check over in the alienage.
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. Do you want to come with us? We could try.
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
I said get out of here.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
I didn't up the mages very far though, damn it.
As you wish. Let's get started. Right. On it.
Oh, I changed areas, didn't I?
Now we go into battle.
We come up here for vantage point. Really?
Let's get started.
Really? That's bull crap. But okay.
Let's get started.
Oh, I got frozen.
This should be easy enough. Right. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. Right. As you wish. On it. Let's get started. On it. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On it. You never had a chance. Right. As you wish. On it. This should be easy enough. As you wish. As you wish. Right. On it. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it.
So many things to kill.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Thus increases our path of destruction.
Alright. Alienage. Damage defended. Okay, now I need to go talk to them. Make sure that everybody's fine. I don't think that anybody got through, thank goodness.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
There, now he has some more defense stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. The dragon's pissed at us. Yep, there's battle.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Hold on, we got levels. I just leveled up dog, though.
Anan esam kyun!
I go.
Let's make this quick.
Yes. You're no match for my blade!
It shall be as you say.
Be careful!
Die! You're no match
So
for
be
my
it.
blade!
It is done.
In
As
the
you
memory of King Kenneth!
Yes. I go. As you say. So be it. Yes. As you wish.
So loud.
It is done. It shall be as you say. Yes. So be it. As you will. I go. It shall be as you say. So be it. Yes.
Death rattle.
As you wish. I
I go. It shall be as you say.
All right.
Thank the Maker.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured? Right away.
Okay. For the moment, they're secure. I like how it tossed you into the other guys for a minute. Reardon. Hold on, dude. No. I think we're gonna go this way first.
Let's get started. On it. Right.
Or, you know, you can not shoot the thing.
This should be easy enough. As you wish. On it. You're getting sloppy! Let's get started. As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On it.
Where do you think you're going, Darkspawn?
Right. As you wish.
That's what I thought.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. Right. On your guard! As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my foot.
On it.
Oh, sweet.
Right. This should be easy enough. On it.
Well, that's one less to work.
As you wish. Let's get started. Right.
Excellent!
Alright, I'm gonna grab some loot. Actually, I'm gonna wait for that here. Just a second. Well, looks like I can't switch people out in the middle of battle.
Oh, well done.
Okay, well that was all that was left, but I don't want to leave any darkspawn behind, so... Why did I not loot that?
Trap! Darkspawn. Destroy the fiends. As you wish. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough. Right. As you wish. As you wish.
All over emissary. Oh shit, there's more than one.
As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. On it.
Time for some fun!
I've defeated one. As you wish. No mercy! Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. Right. On it.
Now we go into battle.
As you wish.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Okay. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so that way you can actually hear me talking during battle, because it gets loud enough that I can't hear myself concentrating.
Trap! Let's get started.
There we go. Alright, Fort Drakon. Or as they say it in this, Drakon. That annoys the crap out of me, to be honest.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. This should be easy enough.
Careful.
Right. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. Time for some fun! As you wish. Right. On it. This should be easy enough.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we? Right. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. Go on.
I'll take care.
Let's get started.
And I go ahead and summon my wolf here. Ow. Okay, let's try that again.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right.
It always comes to this.
Trap! As you wish. On it.
Die!
Excellent! Watch out!
As you wish.
Crap.
This should be easy enough.
They're not supposed to be up front doing things. They're supposed to be in the back doing things. Okay, they were in the back doing things, they were just getting hit. A lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Riordan's not alive anymore.
Right.
I already looted the place when I came through here the first time, so yay for that.
Show me what you've got!
Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Affliction Hex. Okay. And John. There we go. I think I had 5 gold on him.
Trap! This should be easy enough.
We must have victory.
Let's get started. Right. Right. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough.
We've already gone through this area. You'd think that that should be to the 2nd floor. Oh, Sandal! But yeah, you'd think I'd have the map filled out already since I've been in here.
Enchantment? Enchantment! Enchantment?
I don't know what he did, but he survived. He's a good kid. 2nd floor. Unless that was a... No. I'm an idiot. Can't go that way. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go see if Sandal's dad is anywhere down here looking for him.
That wasn't so bad.
One life. After
Oi.
all this trouble, it seems like such a small thing to give up to see this land safe, doesn't it? You think so? Suppose you've never been a soldier. The currency of war is life. You pay it and pray that the outcome is worthwhile. You'll have to. You're commanding the armies you've raised, aren't you? Well, you better start, then. To command an army, you have to be close enough to your men to know what you're risking, and still think of them as tools that might need to be thrown away. Oh, everyone has a strategy for dealing with it. Most of the generals I've known took to drink. Some took to religion. It's a matter of personal choice, I suppose. Ask me again after this is over. And if there isn't, do we refuse to accept this solution because it doesn't suit us? There's much more at stake than our own lives. And should it come to that, if anyone should make this sacrifice, it ought to be me. Maker knows I have enough to atone for. There is, however, no use worrying about what may be. We'll have to wait and see what comes.
Finished.
Yep, wait and see what comes. Making sure I loot everything here. Yep. All the puppies. That makes me sad, all the puppies. I have no idea what I just got stuck on either.
It is done. Done.
Okay, well... Alright, maybe I'll find his dad on the second floor then. What glitters isn't always gold, sometimes it's decaying corpses. Yep. Or just pieces of them that you could potentially take.
Done and done. Task complete. On to the next.
Yay, level! That'll work. No, oh shit. There we go. And wrong button.
As you wish.
Yes, run! Run in fear!
Excellent!
Ha! Take that.
I'm so used to hitting the not loot button that when I actually need to loot something, I automatically exit out of it. This is the mess hall.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
It is done. That wasn't so bad.
That was weird. I got tossed out of the room. I got broke into this chest right here that I can apparently loot through the wall.
Cursed creatures! Trap! 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 A little frantic, huh? I can see why. This should be easy enough.
Magic will make sure.
Here we go! Right.
What's on your mind?
Oi, win.
It is no trouble.
I am listening.
Shale? Okay, so there's two different ways to go here. For the moment, I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. Needed to go check on a couple of things. Did my microphone mute itself again? Let's see. Hello? There it goes. Okay, yeah. The microphone was being weird, I guess. Alright. We're back. Had to check on some stuff. Okay, this is hopefully a dead end. I'm gonna save real quick.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Blast it! Look at this mess! I love it!
On it. As you wish. Right.
This is annoying!
All of my talent points, or all of my stuff got
Less
reset.
fighting, more
What the
dying,
crap?
blast you!
Because I leveled. That's right, I leveled. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a dead end. That's what I was hoping for. And just clear it out. And then need to go this way. And saving again.
Ooh, these things stink when you squish them.
This should be easy enough. Right.
And Herlock Emissary.
As you wish.
Only one shall stand! Show me what you've got! Nugs and dolts! No quarter!
Right.
Excellent!
No idea what the hell that bear was doing, but whatever.
Done and done. Finished. Task complete. On to the next. That wasn't so.
Ow! Stop! You two, go on. If you're gonna play, get off of the chair. Jesus.
So bad?
Alright. Okay, day. Still didn't find Sandal's dad. So glad that all of my armor just about is fire resistant in some form or fashion.
Come, you can do better than that.
Oh shit, no.
Now we go into nothing but excitement. We must strike quickly.
This should be easy. Let's get started. As you wish. Right.
Let's get on with it.
This should be easy. Let's get started.
Watch out!
And of course I'm getting targeted.
For the honor of Ferelden!
You're getting sloppy. Victory shall be mine.
How about no?
Have at you.
We must have victory.
Right.
Trying to avoid that.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
For Marek!
On it.
Feels.
Let us end this.
Let's get started.
Probably get out of that.
You will squish satisfied.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Immediately.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action! Let's get started. Show me what you got!
Damn it.
My strength is waning!
This should be easy enough.
On it.
Let us end this. As you wish.
I would love it if everything wasn't targeting me.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. You never had a chance! As you wish.
Now we go into
This should be easy enough. As you wish. On it. I'm badly injured. You had it coming!
Where now?
Where did Logan go?
You're mine!
Immediately.
I can't die like this!
Oh, son of a bitch.
Very well.
Yes. Run in fear.
Yes, it's Logain. Okay, cool. Shit! Alright, we're gonna chill over here for a minute. I gotta res my people. And I don't think that I can, yeah, I can't
Where
lesser
now?
injury kit them to get them to come back. I think I'll res Loghain first because he's got a little bit more health than I do. Oh, come on, it's right there.
Who shall I crush?
Keep forgetting that the ballista will do more, do damage to the dragon.
Where next?
So what, everybody decided to come over here then? Oh, she's pissed.
As you say.
Shit!
Orders? We can't keep this up forever. I shall
shall do it.
Blast!
Go! Yeah! This is a waste of time.
For Marek! Very well. So be it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
We must fight.
Time to end their pathetic little existence. This is a waste of time.
I am here. We
Consider it done.
How about you not die again? That would be great.
Yes.
Drink another health potion, that's my orders.
Feel good.
Your orders? Immediately.
My sword!
As you say.
We just killed the archdemon. Cool. I was just playing dead, apparently. We did it! Yay!
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, We are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still, an inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon you might request of Ferelden's queen? An excellent point. We can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to Alistair and all the other Grey Wardens who fell to save us. We should also collect scholars to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, here and with the dwarves. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhow, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I'll split the Nestle Crunch bar with you. I was getting offered chocolate. I was not going to say no.
I am certain they will be relieved to know your intentions. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
Yay. That's okay. Chocolate! Yay! Nestle Crunch Bar. What were you looking for? Oh.
So it appears that Riordan was wrong. I find it difficult to believe that he deliberately misled us. Have you another explanation for what happened? I should have known. The witch disappeared not long after the battle and has not been seen since. I assume this was expected. Still, the Orlesian Grey Wardens have been persistent in their questions. I intend to keep any thoughts on the matter to myself. I understand you're returning to the Wardens, as am I. I've been tapped to lead up their recruitment efforts here in Ferelden. Anora's influence, no doubt. I would have preferred she not interfered. I know. Allow me to say before I go that you've earned my respect. Odd that I ended up here saying that, but there it is. Return to your celebration. I shall see you with the Wardens.
Cool. Liliana brought her bunny rat thing.
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending. And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while, to find Marjolaine I don't know how long I'll be gone. No. This is something I need to do on my own. Perhaps we will see each other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be well. May the Maker watch over you.
Look at
I
you
will
flirting
be
already.
relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you. Eventually, with Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on returning to the Grey Warden fold soon. Is that true? A Grey Warden? Me? Oh, no. There are some bodily fluids even I won't touch. The Grey Wardens seem to be a fun bunch to hang around, however. Maybe they won't mind a resident assassin. I'm an excellent mascot. And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Excuse me.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel? Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better? I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Tevinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her. It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, my dear. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Oh, Wynne. I can't pet you, Riddick. I'm sorry.
They call you hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Qunari to be Qunor Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Qun. A living Qunor Vel would be too proud. When a Qunor Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Qunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness. It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. Yes, I suspect Parvolin will not look the same as it once did. My views have changed a little. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt. It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
He called me sister. Well, brother, technically, but whatever.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure. For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes. Ha! I'll drink to that. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong. It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Good luck on drinking all that pickle juice, dude.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless. Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Months of followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw capital rebuilt. The army was restored, lands were passed, encouraged freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. As the years passed, Honora continued to rebuff the advances of Ferelden nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visited Denerim from time to time, the queen's only commitment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Yes, let them eat cake. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on Elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven and a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arleman returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Valen's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. Wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt circle tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of magi, and Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. Like games that tell you what happened years after the fact, well, if I would have known that, I would have done things differently, hence the replayability of those games. Yes, exactly. The golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with child. Alistair was true to his word and did not return to the Grey Wardens. He was last seen before the siege, hiring a Riviani ship to take him out of Denerim. An attempted coup to overthrow Honora a year later borrowed Alistair's name, but no proof of Alistair's involvement was ever supplied. A haggard, drunken man seen in a tavern in Starkhaven, bitterly claiming to have once been a Grey Warden and prince, but drunken men are not so rare. The companions who had traveled with Rin eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call to further adventure. The Grey Wardens welcomed their hero back into the fold gladly, eager to receive a hero who had faced the Archdemon and lived to pass on the knowledge. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands have sped havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Rin sank her blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would see of her, however. Yeah. It was a good game. Ugh. And there is nothing after the credits. And that was it. Bits for credits. Yay, thank you, Malachi, for the bits. Really need to get OBS working on my computer again. I don't know. Whenever I get towards the end of a game, it's like the only thing that I can focus on, and I play it until I finish it. So that's why we played Dragon Age Origins for, the past 3 days that I've played games? 4 days? Something like that? I knew I was getting close to the end. I do have Dragon Age Awakening to play, so we'll probably still be playing Dragon Age for a while. I want to get Dragon Age 2 again soon, because I know that Dragon Age Awakening is shorter than this one. It's not horribly short, but it is shorter than this one. I want to get further in Assassin's Creed. I want to get further in Fallout, but that game is so intimidating to me. No. But don't let it be intimidating. Ugh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry I keep yawning. For now, however, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I still am very tired. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and couldn't go back to sleep because I had a bad dream about my doctor's appointment, so I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go back to bed here in just a little while. Tomorrow will be another game. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Every time you take the missions, you have to face raiders where you take missions. I forgot it. But yeah, for right now, I am going to try to get some more sleep. So, thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Now have a good one. Get some rest yourselves. And take care of yourselves. Don't get sick.